Hello, it's Tree Sprite. Today I'm drawing my characters Harper and Blaire. I had this idea of Harper with a stuffed animal, and it was gonna be a bat like her. And then I was trying to draw it traditionally, and it wasn't turning out the way that I wanted it to look. And so I started trying to draw it like digitally, and then, like, one of the sketches I did, I turned it into Blaire. I was like, oh, what if I make them, like, a matching set or something? And when I started drawing it digitally, I was like, why would I make it two separate pictures when I can make it the same picture? Um, so I guess that's a view into my thinking process when I'm making art. I don't know. So when I got to drawing the stuffed animal with Harper, I was thinking about it, and I was like, what if I drew Blaire with the bat, so that way it represents Harper, and then Harper could have a stuffed animal that represents Blaire, and then I was like, what's the opposite of a bat, though? So I used Google, and then this Reddit commenter, somewhere, said an otter, and I was like, you know what, you are so right. The opposite of a bat can be an otter. So Blaire is now represented by an otter, I guess. I don't know. And when I was originally drawing Harper, I was like, oh, she's gonna look a little bit angsty. That's how I wanted to draw her, was looking a little bit angsty. And then I was like, what is she feeling angsty about? And so I drew this, like, little tiny picture of Blaire with her. I was like, oh, I got it. Blaire can possibly not be around forever for Harper. Because, Harper is a vampire. So she's gonna live, like, a lot longer than Blaire, unless Blaire also becomes a vampire. And you know what? I just haven't thought that far about their story and whether or not I want Blaire to turn into a vampire, or, like, Harper to cure her vampirism, or if that's even possible for her. Because, like, in their universe, there's, like, normal creative vampires, and then there's, like, vampires that are born, and they're, like, super rare, and Harper's one of those. So I'm like, is that even possible for a born vampire to, like, cure their vampirism? I don't know. Because, I wanted to do the vampire thing, but I didn't want to make it, like, super weird. Like, have Harper be thousands of years old or something, or hundreds, and then Blaire's just, like, an adult. It's less weird that she's not, like, a teenager to me, but, I don't know. But yeah, Harper's being angsty about Blaire's mortality. And meanwhile, Blaire is like, oh boy, a stuffed animal that makes me think of my loved one. And then, like, I drew this, and then I was in my feelings about my characters, and I ended up making, like, one of those 2000s animated videos about my characters, and now I want to draw my characters, like, together more, because I draw a lot of, like, solo pictures of my characters, but, it'd be fun to draw them interacting. I don't know. They're definitely my favorite characters right now, and I'm hoping in the new year to do more content about them. So maybe that content is, them interacting in some way. Them in a comic or something. I want to draw them so much more. But I guess we'll see. Because I also like to make, like, a variety of things, so that's difficult to, It's difficult to do when you want to just do the one thing for a little while. I don't know. I'm trying to be less in my feelings with art. Less in my feelings, but also, like, in my feelings. If I want to draw a bunch of pictures of my OCs, why can't I just draw a bunch of pictures of my OCs? It's like some standard I'm holding myself to, and I kind of want to, like, break free from that, if that makes sense. But I hope you enjoyed listening to me ramble and watching me draw my characters. There's probably going to be hundreds more videos about them soon. Because I just want to draw them. I just want to draw them. And I'll see you in the next video, hopefully sometime soon. Hopefully the next video you listen to, I'm not in my cold. I've had a cold for a week now. But yeah, I'll see you next time.